In this video, I'm going to be going over 12 different reasons to pick up the new Galaxy A23 5G. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. So we have the Galaxy A23 5G right here. I picked up 12 different reasons to actually pick up this device, and if you guys have more, you guys can put them in the comment section down below. But I think these are the 12 solid reasons that you should pick up the Galaxy A23 5G if you are in need of a budget phone. So the first reason I would have to say is that we actually have 4 years of security patch support on this device. So that's already going off to a good start. I wasn't aware they were going to do that to a $299 phone, but I'm glad Samsung has done that. The other great thing about this device is we actually do have 2 major OS updates on this device. So we're going to go to Android 13 from Android 12 and Android 13 to Android 14. So we get up to Android 14 on this device, pretty much making this device relevant for almost 3 years, maybe even 4 years. So I think that's definitely a great little chunk of time for the Galaxy A23, especially for $300 or a little bit under $300. And if you guys are getting this phone for free, obviously that's already an amazing deal. Second reason I would have to say is that we have multiple different storage and RAM options. Now, as you guys know already, I could play comfortably Pixel Gun 3D, Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, Genshin Impact, go through social media fluid, go through, websites and different stuff like that without any issues at all. But if you guys do want the games to run a little bit better with the processor paired in with this device, you can up the RAM. So you guys can go, I believe, up to 6 and 8 gigabytes of RAM. And as far as the storage, you can go from 64 all the way up to 128 gigabytes of internal storage. So it's great that we have a bunch of different options on the A23 5G. Another little side note that I'm just going to add to here, I guess you could say 13 reasons, but we have 4 different colors on this device. So a lot of different devices in this day and age, especially a phone under $300, is not going to have multiple colors to go to. So we actually do have peach, we have black, we have white, and we have blue on this device. So we have many different colors. Obviously I have the black because I got this at launch, and that was the only color available at Best Buy at that certain time. But we have 4 colors to choose from. Third reason I would say is that this has a 5,000 milliamp battery, and this lasts absolutely all day. This is going to be a battery beast. So if you guys need a phone for gaming, or maybe you go on your phone a lot and you're at work and stuff and you don't usually have a charger handy, maybe you go on a ton of hikes or road trips, this is going to have a very long lasting battery. This is going to last well over a day. So great battery inside this device. We also have a 25 watt charging rate on this device when we are charging at a wired charge. The thing is, we don't actually have a charger inside of the box. We only have a data cable, but if you get that 25 watt hour charger, this is going to charge up pretty quickly. So it's great that we have a good battery and a great charge time on this device as well. Fourth reason I would have to say is easily this beautiful screen. So this is beautiful at every angle on this display. Saturation is beautiful, colors are beautiful, watching videos on this is beautiful. Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, everything has been really nice so far, and it's definitely been a step up from the Galaxy A13 5G. So if you guys are upgrading from that device, this is going to be a good little upgrade on the screen for you, because the PPI is pretty high at 400 PPI. We also have, instead of a 90 Hertz refresh rate, we have 120 Hertz. So this is going to be a very fast and fluid display, and you guys are going to have a great time on this. So the refresh rate is definitely another reason as well. Fifth reason I would have to say is that this has a solid camera. I wouldn't say the video is amazing. It does have some stabilization issues and all of that, but I'd say it's definitely an upgrade from the A13, the A12, and all of those other devices that came before it. We can shoot up to 1080p at 30 frames per second, and it looks decently. But we have some good features in here as well. So we have like AR emoji and different things like that, so you guys can make your own emoji with your face. We'll go ahead and show you that real quick if you guys haven't seen that yet. Click on AR zone. You guys can make your AR emoji out of your face. We have stickers that you can make and use them during text messages. We have AR doodle and deco pic as well. But this also produces a pretty nice picture, as well as having that ultra wide angle camera. So if we're taking a picture of something very close, like maybe a statue, very tall skyscraper, or a big group of friends, that is going to be a very very useful tool inside of the camera, and the color reproduction and the clearness on this camera has been perfect so far for this price. Sixth reason is that we can actually expand the storage. So we do actually have a slot right here, micro SD card slot, that we can pop in with our SIM, and we can expand our storage via micro SD card in here up to 1 terabyte. So if you guys need to store photos, videos, or anything else on this device, that is going to be a very useful option. Seventh reason is that we actually have display protection. Now, on a lot of these devices that are sub 300 or sub 350, we don't have screen protection, or very good screen protection, I would say, but we actually do have a pretty decent one on here. We have Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. I think that is definitely a pro for this device, definitely a reason to pick this up. And I have dropped this a few times and there has been no scratches or cracks or anything on it so far. I would recommend, however, a case, as this is not going to be a bulletproof phone, but it does have some very decent protection with that Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The eighth reason on this phone, I would have to say, is that it's priced at a pretty good price at $299. I'm sure you guys have heard that a lot, but the more surprising thing about this phone is that you can get it free with port-in at Metro by T-Mobile, and I think even T-Mobile has some deals as well. So there's many other carriers you can go to get this phone for free. Samsung is having a trade-in deal right now as well, so you guys can get this phone for literally next to nothing, depending on what phone you trade in. But the price on this is very solid in my opinion, and I think it's definitely a good price tag on another great A-series device. Ninth reason has to be that we have a solid processor. We actually have the Snapdragon 695 5G processor inside of here. So great processors so far. As I said before, all of the games worked flawlessly. Pixel Gun 3D, Call of Duty Mobile, and those other two. Genshin Impact was a very surprising one. I actually overclocked that one. We did get a little bit of heat, but it's definitely better than the Dimensity 700 that we're getting on a lot of other devices that are around the same price. So, you know, this device has a good processor, I feel like. I think the 695 is definitely better than MediaTek stuff that they're coming out with. But we'll see. MediaTek may surprise us later on, but solid processor nonetheless. 10th reason is that we have a headphone jack in here. So I think this would be a pro for anybody. Really do like the headphone jack, like a physical one always, so that we're not forced into using one of those dongles and just the phone's crowded and all that type of stuff, you know, with the dongles that we put on these phones now. I know there's ways around it, but I don't want to go around it. So it's great that they just put that headphone jack right there. 11th reason has to be that this has NFC, so we can use this for payments with our Google Pay or obviously our Samsung Pay on here. So great that we have those apps on here. Great that they set this up like that so you can put all of your memberships, credit cards, debit cards, and things like that in there. Last reason has to be the fingerprint sensor on this. I think it is a quick and accurate fingerprint sensor so far. Do make sure that your finger isn't wet, because if you just came out of the pool or came out of the shower and you got wrinkly hands, or maybe you just did a workout and your hands are sweaty or something like that, this is going to be a lot harder to open up. But other than that, when your hands are dry, it is going to be a very decent experience. And I love that they put it on the power key as well. Always a great placement. Yeah, guys, those are the 12 reasons to pick up the Galaxy A23 5G. If you have any more, please leave them in the comments section down below. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully you did get some value. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.